What is up, brothers and sisters? Welcome back to another video. So today we're just going to be doing what I do for my facial skincare routine. So the first thing I'm going to do is I get a nice rag. I wet it with really hot water, wring it out. So I just damp it all over my face, and this is to help open up the pores. So I'm just dapping it, rubbing it a little bit, just to open up those pores. Oh, it feels so good. Rubbing all over the parts of my face where I possibly can. I like to rub my neck a little too. So just open up those pores really, really good. And then I'm just gonna take this, I'm just gonna set it on my face for about 10 seconds. Okay, and now that I did that, I am going to take you guys to the next step. So the next thing that I am going to do, I am going to take some Colgate, and this is just to dry out all of the pimples and things if you have pimples on your face and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just to dry up the pimples on your face, and Colgate is not recommended for your face, but I use it anyway. So we're just gonna take a little on our fingertips, and we're just gonna rub over the spots that you want to improve. So I'm just gonna rub it on the spots that I just want to improve. So I just take what was on my fingertips, and then I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to put it on the other side. And then now that I got both sides, I'm just going to take what I have on each side and rub it in my face. And it can irritate your skin, your eyes, but yeah, so you're just gonna rub it in. I do not recommend this if your skin is like really sensitive to different type of ingredients and things like that. So I'm just gonna put some over my forehead. We're gonna put a little bit more at the fingertips. Just a little, just to rub it in. I'm gonna rub some on our nose and on the side. Actually, that's really good. Put some a little bit under my eyes. So, so you can feel the burn. So now that we have this on our face, okay, I wiped my hands. Now that we got that on our face, we are going to go to our next product that we use. So our next thing that we're going to use on our face is Noxema, you guys. Yes, very, very good. I've been using Noxema for years. It has been doing me good. So we're just gonna take some, and we are going to put a little on our fingers. We're just gonna apply it to our face. Just gonna apply it to the side first. I'm trying not to get none in my eyes, but I do want to go a little close as I can. It's where my bags are, as you guys can see. So I'm just gonna go close as I possibly can without getting it in the eyes. I'm just gonna rub it on. Then we're gonna put some on. We're gonna rub this in sections. You don't wanna, rub it in sections. You don't wanna have too much at one time on your hands. Just rub it in sections. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna take some more, rub it carefully on the edges of my face. Ooh. And at this point, you really can feel the burn from each ingredient that you put on your face, from the Colgate and this. So I'm just rubbing this all over my face. And this, of course, is going to be a thicker layer than what I did the Colgate. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this sit for about a good 30 seconds on my face. I'm just rubbing it in. I'm gonna fatten it a little so it could dry it just up a little bit. Sometimes when I put this on my face, I used to, fall asleep with it on, and I'm like, not good, because sometimes it'll end up in my eyes and stuff like that. Then I have to, but so we're just letting this fan off. You guys, this works really, really good. I honestly don't recommend using it. It's burning, but I don't recommend using it like all the time. I used to use it all the time. It did me good, but like I said, different skin reacts to different ingredients. So, it's been no problem for me. You just rub whatever's on my lip. So now that we got this rubbed off, we are going to wet our rag. Okay, now that I have my rag wet, I am just gonna wipe all of this off my face. So you wanna start like that. Just wipe it off in sections. Like I said, I usually keep it on longer, but so I usually just keep it on for about probably 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I fall asleep with it on, but yeah, we're just gonna wipe all of it off. Try not to wipe the same spot. You don't want to get nothing in your eye. Okay. Now that we wiped that completely off of our face, we are going to wet the rag again with hot water, and we're just gonna hot water, warm water, whatever, even cold water will help, but I'm gonna do it with warm water. And this is just to make sure everything's good and out of the pores, and everything's just make sure you just got everything off. So you want to do that for a second time. So we're going to wet this, and then we're going to wipe our face again. So we are going to do it for the second time. Oh, this feels so good. I'm just kind of wiping it a little hard. Then I'm going to turn the rag around and do it again. So our face is completely washed off, rinsed, cleansed, Everything is good. So we are going to our last step. We are going to be using our Nivea. We're going to be using our Nivea Shea Daily Moisturizer. So I'm just applying a little to my fingertips. Just a little bit. Just one squirt will do. And then we are going to rub it and just apply it. Apply it to the top forehead, the bottom of the chin, the nose. We're just gonna keep rubbing it in really, really good. I'm gonna close my eyes because I wanna get some on my eyelids, just at the top, you know, just to even it out and have an even balance on your face. Because as they say, what you do to one side, you do to the other, so we're just making sure everything balances out. So just give your face like a good massage. It's good for any tension that you have in your face as well. Like me when I scrunch up my face. So I just have like right here. So I want to just massage it. It's making me tired. It feels so good. You just want to make sure it's rubbed in really, really good. And this will, it already leaves your face really oily, but just make sure you rub it in good. Just to reduce the oil that's on your face. If you don't want to be looking too oily, greasy. I like a grease monkey. There it is. Yeah, sorry. And we are done, you guys. So yes, this, like I said, I've been using. It works. I've had a lot of acne when I was younger, so this just really works. And another thing that I do use, I'm just going to show you guys that's just like what I use when I want like a really, really good deep cleansing. But I do use the Neutrogena, and this is the Deep Cleanse Facial Cleanser. This is the cream cleanser. So I just use this one first. And this is just a daily thing that I use. So I use this, and then I wash it off, whatever. And then I go over it with this one. Wash it off my face. La, la, la. That's just something I use daily. But if you want to, you know, more through cleansing, I suggest that you do that. And honestly, you don't even have to use the Colgate. You know, it just works for me, like I said. But even the Noxema itself will work really, really good. And it's been around for years. It works really, really good. I know they're coming out with like all of these type of, you know, facial cleansers, stuff like that. You can't even keep up with all of them. But this is what I like to use. You know, as you guys can see, this will last you forever. You know, because it's very thick and creamy, and it just will last you forever. And like I said, all you need is just a little on your fingertips. You know, each fingertips, and that can just go for your whole day, for your whole face. So yeah, so that is it for this video. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment below. And also, what is it that you guys are using for your face? You know, what works for you? I'm always open to new suggestions, things like that. Yeah, so what do you guys do for skin routines? things like that, whatever. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, whatever it is. Turn your notifications on. So thank you so much for tuning in.